Hi, I'm Mary Blackman for the Produce News. We're at the Southern Roots Luncheon for Women in Produce.
Okay, so I want to start quickly with my upbringing, just to kind of, lay some plot down. I grew up in a small mining town in Triumph, Idaho, totally off the grid, had no television, and a humongous garden. I'm talking huge. So when I got asked to come here, I thought, well, how cool, I get to talk about my gardening, because honestly, that was the centerpiece of our home.
So Picabo, you're a farm girl.
I am a farm girl. Who knew?
I know, no kidding. So did that help you feel a connection to the women of produce?
Absolutely. Such a connection. I mean, I really learned a lot about who I am as a person in the garden when we were young.
Well, I thought the speech was fantastic. I thought Picabo did a phenomenal job, and she covered a lot of territory. She's a very inspiring person, and we can really glean a lot from what it was that she had to say, and a lot of it really does apply to our industry.
It does. What did you think about it?
Oh, I absolutely loved it. I thought she was, just completely charismatic and confident, had so many great messages above and beyond her world of skiing that we could apply to us in our own industry, in the produce industry, us in our personal lives.
Can you tell me 3 of the things that you hope people will remember?
One of the main things I want the women to remember has nothing to do with the produce industry, but it has to do with women in general. We like to do a lot and get a lot done and beat ourselves up if we don't get it done. So one of the big messages was take care of yourselves.
I thought what she said about what you think about yourself is very important. That if you don't really value who you are as a person, it's hard to find value in other people and situations. So I really took a lot away from that.
Number 2, I was asked how to get kids fired up about fruits and vegetables again, and that's a really important one for me, and it has been for our family. I've made it fun.
To hear her relate to the produce industry by talking about how as an athlete you have to talk to yourself and kind of get over yourself, and kind of create success in your head so you can have success. I thought it was fantastic and very relevant.
There are a lot of women in this industry now, and it's a good reminder to help each other, to support each other, to get behind each other, and to reach out to each other.
And then the third thing, I think, wow, that's a tough one. I think to have good thoughts in your own mind first and good thoughts about yourself and others is probably the most important thing. And when it comes to the women in this industry, I tried to pull back away from, don't just think about yourself, females in a male-dominated industry. You're women, you have power. Just do your thing and be kind to one another and be kind to yourself, and the success is going to happen. And the big one is if the love of what you do exceeds the effort of doing it, success is inevitable. So do what you love, people. Do what you love.
Picabo would go like this.
You can do it. 1, 2, 3.
Yes.